Wow. Well, it's right back up where it was. 1.5 inches of rain. I'm looking for other trees that are down. Why couldn't they have taken a couple birch trees down for me? I don't think I want to be out here. 2 more back there. I'll remember my sentinels, how this used to be all sentinels. I'm glad more of these did not get taken down. Yeah, this is one of those jobs that is fraught with trouble. Unless you get it just right, at which time everything goes like it's supposed to go. Oops. Uh-oh. How did this come off? Came off like that. The wind has been incredibly strong today. Well, that shouldn't stop. Well, see what I mean? Everything has to be exactly in its place. All right. Saw chain. You saw me changing it, right? To a new sharpened chain. I hit something in there. A tree like this being along the driveway years ago, and it wasn't a driveway back then, but nonetheless, people use them to attach barbed wire to, which I've seen on Turtle Trot Trail, which is right along the boundary, and this is 15 feet from the boundary. I hit something. I saw a spark at one point, and it was down deeper in the wood, like it was something that had been nailed into it 20 years ago. Why couldn't the wind have taken out that birch tree? Or a couple of these? Yeah, that's wet. Oh yeah, look at the water. First time I remember that this water level in the bog is this high. I love it. Yeah. UPS delivery. I have no idea what this is. It's from Amazon. Egg piercer. I was agonizing with Kinsey about hard boiling eggs and getting the shells off. It's been a lifelong torment. A gift for you. Enjoy those eggs from M. Well, I don't know who M is. That'll stay there. Of course, one thread, not two threads, one thread. Yay! Out of gas. That's enough. When I first saw this, I assumed that these flowers, leaves, limbs were picking up fluff as it flew by and it attached. But I'm thinking that these flower pods, if that's what you want to call them, are producing the fluff at the moment. And that's why each part is covered. Like furry lamb's feet or something. Absolutely charming. I love this. You go around, it's like we've had a late season snowfall. Or the washing machine went out of control and the foam rushed out the door and down the driveway. Brrr. When I do that, I spend the next 5 minutes getting the tickles off my nose. Oh my gosh. Frost. And ice. Looks like the factory's been spewing out toxic foam. We're going up to the, well, we're going to go around the ATV loop trail. There's another one leaning, dead one. Oh, look at the base. Heel. You can see all the leaners up in there. Birch, which will be for me, for firewood. Wow. Yep, a whole grove. Look at that. Holy shit. Thank you, natural world intelligence. That is a year's worth of firewood. Now this is incredibly, well, it's incredibly sad on one hand, because I had looked at this clump filling up that huge, what is now open area. Look at all the wood here. No reason to not to take it. Yeah, I can get through there with the Ranger just perfectly. Took that little oak out. Gift. All of the birches on the property I've been looking at. Which ones can I take? Should I take? Are they accessible? Are they? And then all the ones out on the up by the power lines that I decided those were going to be first. Good thing I didn't start in on taking them. I want to go out there today under the power lines. Take the Ranger out there and see how we're fixed for water level. I'm thinking that those trees down in there are going to be inaccessible because of water. My huggers. We are headed for the field, but she doesn't know it yet. This is her surprise for today. I've been out in the yard working. She hasn't been able to go anywhere. And she has, oh, look at her go. Ah, sweetie. I've been thinking about her and death. How can an animal like her, that we have such a bond, understanding each other so clearly, so solidly, and how can she one day cease to exist? Oh, this is Dennis's verge. And the plywood bridge is right up here. I never would have believed last fall that this would be full. And that's the spout. There's got to be 4 feet deep of water in here now, in the middle. And I'm not even going to try to walk through there and up and around. Getting back to the topic of losing Suki and her death, that she would just cease to exist in my life. Not like she's in the hospital for a few days and she'll recover. I guess I've said this before, but it's just, I can't get my head around it. And if I lived in a family and we had 2 or 3 dogs and a life of work and all manner of other things, I feel like with her and me, it's just a complete circle of the 2 of us. God, I can really see how an older married couple that have been together for 40 years and one dies, I can very well see how the other surviving partner just gives up. The log almost completely submerged. I've never seen that before. And again, I never would have believed it last summer. This could happen. Shake. Come on, shake. Inch and a half of rain was tremendous. I just would like to see it coming more dependably. You know, I want everything. That inch and a half of rain came so fast, it didn't really get to soak in like it would have done had it come over a period of 6-8 hours. But I'm thankful for it. I mean, look at the water. I would just like it to keep coming every couple days so we can keep things growing and lush like I've been crossing my fingers for. But so far we got a completely different summer than we had last year. My gosh. With manna from heaven. It provided. And it really makes me laugh that it's right at the edge of the ATV loop trail. I mean, it's right there. It isn't like I've got to haul wood by wheelbarrow for 30, 40 feet to do the brush in the woods. I can just pull up right next to that wood. Anybody couldn't have planned that any better. This morning I was working up in the loft and she was on the love seat. Got down, got a drink of water, went back up to the love seat. 5 minutes, she got down, she walked into her kennel, lay down, came right back out, got back up on the love seat, got down, went and stood in the entryway, which I have to get up from the desk to peer over the railing every time that I hear her walk past to make sure she's not wanting to or needing to get out. No, then she wandered away, and it's those times that I get to remembering February when she had gastroenteritis and she was up and down and around and all over and could not get comfortable because she was extremely uncomfortable. And I needed to do something for her, which mainly consisted of just opening the door. She did have a little bit of an accident inside, just a very minor thing. She couldn't hold it. She never knew that I knew. She didn't need to. She had enough to be worried about. Just got home from being at the South Pool. And I see this. No idea. Oh, well, other than gopher.